many of you recognize this character? How many of you can name this character? And who is it?
Hello Kitty.
Right. How many of you recognize this character? And who is it?
Pikachu.
One last thing. This is not a character, but how many of you recognize this shape? And who is it?
Is it Goku, right?
It's Goku. So these three characters that I put up on this board all have one thing in common. According to Google Trends, at some point in time, they were all Googled more frequently globally than Jesus. So quite literally, these characters in anywhere from 30 to 50 years have transcended godhood. They are so recognized globally that they've infiltrated nearly all aspects of entertainment media. And they've even surpassed things that aren't even related to the original forms. For example, Hello Kitty is merchandising, Pikachu is from Pokemon, which was originally a video game, and Goku's from an anime. But now all these characters are so incredibly recognizable that you can find them in any source of media. Now I'd like to focus on Goku in particular. So Goku is far and away the most recognizable anime character globally. He has by far been the most iconic and the most impactful anime character in any sort of catalog of anime, however you want to put it, whether they be shonens, seinen, however you want to put it. So Goku is really like the progenitor, like the forefather of anime characters that started the trope of just these strong-minded heroes that get through life's hurdles through nothing but sheer effort and dedication. He also started the trope of just these strong-minded people that live in a world plagued through forces of nature, forces of evil that they have no choice but to overcome. Every single anime character in this day and age, and even some non-anime characters, have characteristics of Goku in them, some way or somehow, including Luffy, Naruto, Ichigo, whoever you want to put. But Goku has had global impact in venues outside of anime and in countries outside of Japan as well. He has become incredibly popular in the United States over the course of the last 20-25 years, especially in the eyes of young urban men who tend to link up Goku to things that have nothing to do with anime. Things such as hip-hop culture, streetwear, skate culture, the fitness community. Anything you can think of, there's a subcategory where someone links up Goku into it. Even video games. For example, I'm sure some of you may know recently, Fortnite just had an episode dedicated solely to Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z characters. Goku has also been incredibly popular in regions that aren't the US, such as Latin America, the Middle East, and South Asia. Despite Dragon Ball Z ending decades ago, like 25 years ago, Goku is more popular now than he's ever been. And his popularity has soared so high, it's resulted in the creation of a new Dragon Ball Super anime. It's resulted in new movies being made, new merchandise constantly being made, new collaborations being made with the Dragon Ball Z franchise, and especially with Goku himself. Now, the next time you think about your favorite fictional character, whether they be animated, whether they be real, or whether they be even a side character, just think back and think to yourself, how many qualities does Goku exhibit through these characters decades later, since the first episode of Dragon Ball aired in the 1980s?